estate investor, full-time and part-time snowplow landscaping. I believe it started when I was a young child growing up in poverty, watching my mom struggle dealing with the housing authorities. And I used to always tell my mom when I was young, Mom, you know what? One day I'm gonna buy you a big old house. I'm gonna buy you a nice house, Mama. And from there, from 5, 6, 7 years old, I mean, I know it sounds unrealistic, but I mean, it's real, you know. That made me just want to be interested in buying properties and buying a property. And my mom was the number one person I wanted to buy a house for. My first step was I was coming out of high school, working at the galley, and I got with an older guy, and he was just telling me about him being a landlord and investing in properties. So before I even started investing, I was actually taking some classes and reading up on being a broker, being an individual who learned about real estate, and just to learn how to sell properties like a realtor. And as I did that and read up on it the first year, whatever, I linked more into learning how to save my money to invest in rehab. It's something I like to do, so I take pride into it. I feel it's my niche, as well I feel everyone have a niche. I just love doing it. I love cosmetically designing homes to where as if I would live there for my tenants, or even if a person that bought the property where they can be comfortable. And I target mostly urban, what they call the ghetto areas, because that's where I'm from. But I like to make the inside like it's a mini mansion. So I just love to do it overall because it brings me joy and happiness at the end of the day. I feel like, again, back to like what I said, everybody have their own niche, but I do believe as a people, we need to at least buy a home, a piece of land, just something that we call ours. On the other end, I have dealt with some tenants that say, I'd rather for you to be my landlord because I don't want to fix any repairs when something goes wrong. I want to, or my grass need cutting. I want you to come out and cut it, or your company. But I get that, but I feel that, again, as a people, we need to invest and buy more. If you don't want to get into the landlord thing, that's fine, because again, my niche might not be your niche, but I feel that, again, us as a people need to buy a single family home or a 2-unit. You live in one for free and rent the other, or just a house so you can leave for your children, or your nieces, your nephews, just a generational family home for yourself. So I do think that's important, as well as a piece of land that we got away from. So I do believe in that. Well, my first property when I was 20 years old, 21, was a multi-unit. And I did that first one, again, a multi-unit, because I lived in one for a year and I rented the upstairs. And that was just basically so I could live for free, and the upstairs pay for my mortgage and taxes and things like that. But after my first year dealing with the FHA, you can move out and then rent the whole building. So I do multi-family and I do single family, but I'm trying to get away from single family now and go more commercial, dealing with 5 to 10 to 20 units now. I believe it's just general knowledge, reading up, brushing up. Now, YouTube and the internet gives so much knowledge, extra knowledge. It was a lot of blueprint and textbook when I was coming up, but now it's like a lot of more knowledge. The most simplest way, just a rough draft, is basically getting your credit score. When I was entering, it was a 625. Now it's like a 670 or whatever. Saving 10% or whatever. the value of the property is roughly 150,000, 200,000 on a multi-unit, and that's basically again 10%, which would be 15,000. But for you first-time home buyers, you got opportunities to get what they call FHA loans. You had to stay in it for a year instead of trying to go commercial or conventional. So it's all kind of opportunities to where you can get your foot in the game. So that's a way. Well, when I got in the game, I want to say in 2000, 2001, I was 2021. So my first property was 100,000. So at that time, I had saved 10,000, and that was my 10% down. But again, when you go into an FHA loan, you're not going to have to put a whole 10% down. Roughly, I put like 5% down because the government gave you money back for appliances and this little first-time home buyer kickbacks. Yeah. So again, you first-time home buyers, it's good to have 10% of your nest egg, but you'll come out of your pocket almost 5 to 7%. And thank you guys for watching, and follow me on some tips on rehabbing.